the Emerald Isle, the thriving city of Dublin, and we're glad to have you with us from Aviva Stadium. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting stories.
And he is so excited to be back at his alma mater. He said that they have so much potential.
The Badgers kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So Pittsburgh's offense has the ball first today. And headed out now, we take a look at guitarist Hicks. He'll be trying to impact this game and get his senior season off to a great start. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Got it in
drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He'll throw on third down. Try for the first time. On the return. Oh, what a move. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Badgers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Nolan Ray, he is the guy they believe is the missing piece. You have to worry about those you have. But any concerns that you guys have about making moves like this?
I think excitement more than concerns, honestly. They got some key guys that had success in other programs, and I think the fans today, David, are interested to see how these guys play today.
Well, and how they come together, because you've seen these players in other spots, but now a new system, new coaches. How do you gel? How do you start your career off?
And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. The punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Sells to run, looking to pass. Got it. Hard running there.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on second and short. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Quick give. Runs through a tackle. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Line getting set on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hicks. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Out wide right, it's Hicks. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Unit all over him, stopped immediately. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give on the counter. Not a lot of room there, give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Smith dropping to pass. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. They're going to field this one in tight quarters. No room to bring it back. Now this offense is back on the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. He's looking to pass. Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's set. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Wide receiver comes in motion, trying to establish the run. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They want to throw it. Hauls it in. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Incomplete, and they fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hicks. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it. Spins away from the defender. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Got rid of it just in time. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Back's got it on the screen. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And with the extra point, they get... 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Coming out with it, it's Palmer. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. Keeps it himself and gets to first. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Badgers want to crank the tempo. Some misdirection with the counter.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field to score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Motion from the wideout. Smith wants to throw. Snags it. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Running the red zone. It's Sands. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. Got some green grass. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out wide left, it's Harris. Run ends there. That last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Fields the punt. He stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Smith dropping to pass. Rushes on. Out wide right, it's Johnson. They'll get it to the 38, no need to measure. It's a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. They'll move the tight end. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harris. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 2nd down, gonna throw it. And he gets it away.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And the Badgers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, to keep it away from that return man. The Panthers offense comes out right.
Able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Tight end now in motion. Third down play from the gun. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's just a simple blitz by the middle linebacker, and he's able to win up front, sees the gap, he's able to beat his block and get to the QB.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Slips through the line. He'll get it up. The 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Quarterback gets the first down and more. It's Ray. Knocked down in the backfield 2 yards behind the line. The Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Reels it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third and long right here. They'll send the tight end in motion. Motion from the back. Smith wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Right side, it's Harris. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Driving forward, it's Sands. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Badgers line it up with a first and goal. Tells the run, wants to pass. Just not anywhere near good ball placement. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. On play action. Extending the play. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more yard. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback keep. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw for it. Rush right in his face. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Straight ahead, it's Smith. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Sends it back in motion. Smith dropping to pass. Out wide right, it's Ray. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Sells to fake. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Badgers will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Trying to get started. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to go up top on second down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Now hits it, it's Smith. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Pitt will have to boot this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Smith wants to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Following the play, there is a Pitt Panther slow to get up. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's Smith. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up at and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Got it behind the line. It's Yates. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Third down coming up after the completion. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Look out! Makes the grab. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down decision. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. In the backfield, it's Harris. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Second and long here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wide receiver going in motion. The run inside, it's Sands. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Smith dropping to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Searching for space. He gets a block. He did a great... Finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll give it to him again. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. There he goes. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Left side is Hicks. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with that. adventure. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Smith wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Ray. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The Badgers will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's brought down a... to return it, there wasn't much there. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. The give is to Smith. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Not a lot of room. This one. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll move the tight end. Keeps it on the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They'll need a bunch on second down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Smith dropping to pass. Rushes on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the fourth sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught over the middle, it's Hicks. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it along the sideline. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found zero answers in how to get back in this football game.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. From the gun, it's Smith. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Left side, it's Hicks. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Turns up, it's set. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Run in the red zone, it's Smith. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So a drive there of 84 yards. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. On the return, it's Flowers. Follow him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Tight end now in motion. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Smith wants to throw. Fires on the move. He makes the catch. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Pitt calls it second timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Trying to get the corner. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Selling the fake. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Still looking. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. No opportunity to run. Ball goes out of bounds. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Right side, it's Harris. Could not make his way to the corner. And, guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Smith dropping to pass. Under pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
The Badgers decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No chance for... Turney makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Fresh setter downs going to the air. They'll run the screen. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes one man miss. He's now up to 64 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Fresh set of downs going up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Zings it complete to the right. Quick step and go. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. They'll move the wide receiver. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Out wide left, it's Hicks. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. RPO complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. This time they'll go to the running game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down to the air. Flips it out to the back. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. With the run on first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Panthers. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone, it's Flowers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Spins away from the defense. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. On the move, it's Ray. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Hits inside, it's Sands. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Caught behind the line, it's Johnson. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Play action on first down. Oh, pressure's coming. Great job to separate the receiver there. 2nd and long here. Pulls it on the option. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Smith wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they... Turnover. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. A snap wants to throw to start this drive. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hunt. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. Wide receiver comes in motion. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Gets it inside the 40. Brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. Left side, it's Rigby. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Out wide right, it's Rigby. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Smith dropping to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And the try is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 11 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Longhorns coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game inside Aviva Stadium in Dublin. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the 1st half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. For now, let's get back. Booth to start up this second half.
He'll bring it out. It's Palmer. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Smith wants to throw. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. They're all over him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Badgers will call on their punt team. Trying to make one miss. Returns like that are why... For the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. Nice job made of getting tackles for a losses, getting sacks. It makes it easy to play defense. You know what else does? Forcing a 3rd and long where you know they got to throw the football like they got right here.
After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. 3rd down. Look out! Got a man in the middle. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Looking for room. Couldn't get away. Cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. Gets the back moving. On the option. He'll toss it. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off-play action. Makes the catch. It's Harris. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Ray. And they are knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense declaws the wildcat. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. 3rd down coming. Right side, it's Sands. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt. The 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Motion from the wideout. Drops back on first down. Out wide right, it's sacked. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Caught in the backfield, it's Hicks. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Piles his way ahead. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Yates. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Between the hashes, it's Hunt. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He's looking at this as a free play. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The Panthers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Keeps it himself. The handoff. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Looking for room. It's Ray. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They'll need a bunch on second down. Keep it on the ground. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Hopkins. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ray. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Gives it. Sees some running room. He's past the sticks. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to ride this running back.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Hauls it in. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quick give. It's Ray. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looking for a man. It's Hopkins. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking to the end zone. Fires into the end zone, incomplete. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Dead center perfect.
So many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Number 96 set to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Panthers
Take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to
Throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
The Panthers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Rushes on. Gets rid of it. Caught.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smith. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Out wide left, it's Yates. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Deep in the end zone, it's Flowers. He can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. On the run, it's Ray. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. They'll line up for a second down play. Straight ahead, it's Sands. And they swarm him under. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. They'll move the tight end. On the draw, it's Ray. Enough to move the chains. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
It's hard enough to get this guy on the ground once. That's his second sack of the day. Nice job getting in the backfield, not getting deceived by this guy's speed, because we've seen this QB, man. He can make people miss. Nice job getting him on the ground for the second time today.
Out wide right, it's Rigby. There is a Badger slow to get up. They'll stop play to have the trainers look at him. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Hopkins. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Panthers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Things couldn't have gone much worse the last time they had it, Jesse, giving up that fumble for a touchdown.
You're right, Reese. Because of their own carelessness, they've spotted the opponent at touchdown. It's now imperative, David, this offense takes the field and gets that touchdown back.
Well, and you get right back on the field, right? You just made the mistake. They scored. Now I get an opportunity right now to make amends.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They give it back to him. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Running inside, it's Sands. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Takes the handoff, it's Ray. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the Badgers are flying down the field. They'll send the back in motion. They'll move the wide receiver. Using his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Dropping back, it's Hopkins. Under pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Third and long right here. He'll set up to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tack. Brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Over the middle, it's Smith. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The run inside. It's Smith. And he's brought down after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, gonna throw it. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Left side is sacked. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Smith takes the handoff. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Hicks. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Smith. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. He's piled up 97 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They're going to test the right side with this one. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Motion from the back. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Got out of trouble and throws. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt!
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Breaks into the open. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Dropping back, it's Hopkins. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. There is a Badger slow to get up. They'll stop play and have the trainers look at him. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gonna run it. It's Ray. Could be an alley. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's Rigby. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Lining up to add another. Splits the uprights. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is massive fourth quarter.
Set to kick it off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. Hits inside, it's Smith. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. 2nd and long here. The fake and wants to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Woo, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back there pointing and telling the offensive line who to block, and, well, it didn't work, okay? He was not prepared for that. He comes scot-free, and the quarterback pays the consequences for that one.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Daly. Turns it upfield. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Makes the catch at the 30. And he'll work his... The return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Okay. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Trying to get rid of it. Good job just to get rid of that one. Long way to go on second down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's dropped. Third and long coming up. Sends it back in motion. Right back to it. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Sells to run, looking to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. On third down, he drops to throw. Complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Pitt looking to move the chains on fourth down. Direct snap. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Grabbed behind the line. It's Nolan. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. The give is to Smith. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. They want to run this quarterback. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. And this one is perfect. And add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From deep, it's Flowers. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. Quick give, it's Ray. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play fake. Here comes the heat. He'll throw it. Got his man. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. They'll move the wide receiver. Past the 30. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Straight ahead, it's Ray. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just feeds the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Scanning the field, it's Hopkins. They're all over him. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Badger! On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point is good. An 84-yard drive there, and the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Hold and fired complete. Down he goes. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. In traffic, it's Dickens. Finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running inside, it's Smith. Makes a man miss. He's piled up 112 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Looking to throw, it's Daly. Look out! And they got him.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. There's a Badger slow to get up. They'll stop play to have the trainers look at him. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on it. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. On play action. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's out of bounds, an incomplete pass. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. Gets it out to the 20. That's not enough for the first down. 4th down coming. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On the run, fires downfield. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Motion from the wideout. Holds on, it's Harris. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Sands. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Badgers are marching down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. 2nd and long here. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Red pass, it's complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Finds his man. He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me.
Personal foul.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Takes the handoff. It's Ray. Here's a little room there. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Wisconsin! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point.
Good. Hit 61. Wisconsin 33.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains and they have a first down. From the gun, it's Smith. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Long way to go on second down. Holds and fires complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Daly. Turns it upfield. There he goes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second down.
They'll run him again. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. Trying to slip through and pick it up. There's some room. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's McCray. He'll be dropped. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught. He almost picked up the first. on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Good right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Ray. Turning it on. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Past the 6. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.